So this was my workout for the day. I'm starting off with 70 pounds on a flat bench. It's kind of hard to tell that that bench is flat because of the angle of the camera, but I moved up to 70s. I really wanted to do 65s. I just don't own any, and dumbbells are so expensive. I own 60s and I own 70s, so I went and bumped it up to 70, but then I could only do 5 reps. I'm trying to do more like 10 these days. And then here I've got 80s on there, and again, I should probably have done maybe 75s or 70s, but the 80s were what I had, and it's just expensive when you get these in-between weights with dumbbells. So if I wanted to add a pair of 75s, it'd cost me like $180 or something after tax. So you can see this is too much for me. I'm struggling with it. I get 4 reps. And then you can see that I'm really laboring here. I get 4 reps and then that's it. I'm done. Boom. So I dump the weight. Here I've got 50 pounds on the incline, so this wasn't too bad. I did 5 reps. I've done this one before, so this weight wasn't new for me. It felt okay. I should probably increase reps here. I'm trying to shoot for more like hypertrophy sets, so like 10 reps per set, but these weights were a little heavier than what I wanted, and again, it's because I don't have the ones that are in between. I have like every 10-pound increment, but the other ones are expensive, so I just keep trying to add to the dumbbell collection over time. I love dumbbells. They're just so expensive, and you really have to spend a lot of money to build up a collection. Okay, so here I am. I'm trying to do some cable flies. I'm just trying to get to where I'm crossing midpoint to get that middle part of my chesticles, train my man boobs here. So I've got 25 pounds on each side there, and trying not to get too far out so that it doesn't end up being a shoulder exercise, and just getting a little bit of a squeeze in there, crossing midline, trying to get that middle part of the chest, which is kind of hard to train. I mean, even with dumbbells, you don't cross midline. So here you can see that I'm kind of working. It's 10 reps. I did 5 sets of everything today, so this is one of my last sets, and I kind of start grinding here on a couple of the reps, and there we go. So now I'm done. So next thing I did was, this was from Athlean X, to try and work cables on the middle part of the pec, and it's kind of like a haymaker punch, and you'll just have to watch the Jeff Cavaliere video where he explains what's going on here, but it's a pretty good exercise. Rather than doing both arms at once, I'm just doing one arm at a time, and again, crossing midline, so I'm probably getting the development that I want here. And it doesn't really take that much more time to do one arm at a time because you don't have to rest in between sets. You just go to the next arm. So even though it seems like it would take more time to train each arm individually, in the grand scheme of things, it's probably about the same. And then the last thing I did here was medial delts are really hard to hit. Like your front delt, your anterior delt, kind of doesn't need any additional exercises. You pretty much hit it with a lot of the stuff you do. The medial delt is harder to hit. So these are dumbbell upright rows. Again, following Jeff Cavaliere's advice here with that little flip at the very end. And my shoulders are just on fire. This is my 5th set, so this is 10 reps per set, so this is reps 40 through 50, and now I'm making the ugly crying face because it just hurts so much. That's the deal with shoulders. They don't quit. They just start burning like crazy and making you hate your life. So this is the very last sets of the whole thing. I would like to have done some high cable flies for pecs, but I just didn't have the right length of cable. Cables are just really finicky. They can't be too long or too short, and so when you got your own home system like this, you can kind of run out of exercises you can do. And that's it. The last bit of crying's over and I'm done.